I'm sure by now a lot of you have already heard about the game Stellar Blade. It's a AAA game developed by Shift Up Games where you play as a super hot soldier in a post-apocalyptic world run by monsters. But let's talk about the main reason why the game has risen in popularity months before it was set to be released. Aside from its amazing graphics, action-filled combat, cool music score, and more amazing graphics, Stellar Blade rose in popularity mainly because of one thing: controversy. There are many AAA games that are set to come out around Stellar Blade's release, but none of them are getting the same publicity as this game. How did this happen? Where did all those publicity come from? Well, we kinda know where the answer comes from. However, in order to explore what really happened, we have to go a few years back. A few years ago, Stellar Blade have had their promotion campaign running since they conceptualized the project.
첫 번째 다이브로부터 70년.
I even remember when they used to call it by Project Eve. But this was years ago, many years ago. I'd say this was like around 2 years after the critical success of Nier Automata, which of course left fans longing for a lot more. I'm not sure if Stellar Blade was supposed to fill that hole, but the game did take inspiration from it. I still remember playing Automata. It was really a great game for me. It had good gameplay, great storytelling, and the ending, of course, just left everyone wanting for more. So, back to Stellar Blade. A lot of people just saw the trailer. It was just another game for them. Fans tuned in, speculators, even the woke social justice warriors tuned in. Of these woke people, we have like journalists, influencers, and of course just the regulars who frequent Reddit and Twitter. But it was when the first official trailer came out, that's when the controversies started heating up. All of a sudden, there's another game that doesn't conform to their woke ideals of body inclusivity, racial diversity, and all that crap. A lot of people knew that this was something different and something special. And of course, in the usual woke fashion, instead of moving on, they had to get rid of it. One of the first controversies that erupted is that the main character looked very young.
She looks 14.
She looks like she's 16.
A lot younger.
Making people who like the game somewhat pedophiles or something. Of course, this controversy quickly died out when the developers or some fan researchers showed that the character was actually based on a 30-year-old Korean model. That issue was quickly followed by a lot of other issues, particularly by woke game journalists calling the game sexist, over-sexualization, with unrealistic body proportions. They didn't realize that all the Stellar Blade hate that they made up actually gave the game even more publicity. People who never knew about the game all of a sudden started hearing about it. With every negative feedback or write-up, more and more people knew about the game. As the fan base grew, so has the criticism and the negative feedback that the game has been receiving. These people just won't stop. They try to find anything they can to say negative about the game. Well, of course, the audience saw this, and they weren't dumb. They knew what was happening. So, when they realized this, that supporting the game was actually a way to stick it up to the woke SJW crowd, well, they just showed up, showing support. As we all know, lately these propagandas from the woke has been plaguing the Western gaming industry lately. They force body diversity into gaming, making female characters uglier, fatter, or more masculine. And people are just sick and tired of it. So, as a way of retaliating to wokeness, especially woke companies and institutions such as Sweet Baby Inc., many gamers have decided to do a political move by purchasing Stellar Blade simply out of spite, some even buying 2 copies. As of today, Stellar Blade is not only another game, but I hope that other game developers will see what true gamers really want, aside from hot girls and awesome gameplay, of course. Because in the end, it is us gamers who will shape the gaming industry with our support and patronage.